Last season for the first time in 41 years, would it be just greedy for Rochdale to do it again 12 months later? Peter Stevenson reports.
It's that time of the season when the fuel is just as important as the football. This kitchen has become part of Rochdale's preparations for the League One run-in. Keith Hill maintains his players have the hunger for a late playoff push.
Everybody was expecting us to be fighting relegation, you know, and we haven't. We've surprised a lot of people, probably not ourselves, you know, and it's great that we're probably proving a lot of people wrong. The momentum's with us at the minute, and momentum with results and performances. So it's a great feel-good factor.
And getting together for lunch after training is a tactic that's paying off.
You know, when you've been eating the same food probably 3 or 4 times a week, you know, what we did see is that some of the food was being left and the players weren't getting enough, I suppose, protein, carbohydrates on. So we decided just freshen it up and start coming to a restaurant.
19 goals from Gary Jones in midfield suggests the Rochdale skipper hasn't lost his appetite for the game. He can't wait for a tasty-looking run-in.
I think we've got Southampton, we've got Peterborough, we've got Charlton. So we've got a very tough run-in, but say we're on a good run. And hopefully we can keep that run going. We played really well against the top teams this year, you know. We've had 2 decent results against Brighton. We beat Southampton. They'll know we're doing quite well, so will everyone else. But I say, if we carry on the way we're going, and keep winning football matches, keep progressing as a group, we'll be there or thereabouts.
5 wins in 6 games have revived Rochdale's season, which was interrupted by a long, hard winter.
I think we had a 2 or 3 week break, galvanised the group. We've been training, kept the fitness levels up, and when we got back playing, we hit the ground running.
So now Hill and his squad are on course for a memorable finale, ready and relaxed.
And we've got 7 games left, and each one represents a challenge that could take us closer or further away from the playoffs. You know, you might not get this unique opportunity ever again, so I'm very positive with respect to if we do achieve our ultimate ambition and dream, we'll be ready for it. Relaxation is massive. You know, it's a work environment, but it's an enjoyable environment. It works for us. I'm not saying it's the way to do it right across the board, but it does work for me and Flicker and the group of players that we've got now. So we relax the players with the way that me and Flicker are with the players. Majority of the time, we can have a laugh and a joke, and at the same time be professional.
Isn't that interesting? Keith Hill there used the same word, relaxation. At this stage of the season, so important.
Absolutely, it's great to see him go to a local restaurant. You know, I wonder who's got the bill there.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us, but it was good to see the relaxed atmosphere. Players were smiling, and the look. You know, before I got the pressing job, I actually went to see Rochdale playing against Huddersfield, and Huddersfield, you know, big wage bill, big expectations. They were expected to win that game comfortably. They actually got beat 3. And it was a tight game. It was tighter than 3, but the way Rochdale approached the game, they approached it with no fear. They play the kind of football that Hilly wants them to play. I think Flicker's a big key, important part with regards to his number 2. He looks like he gets amongst the players and gets them going as well. But he's got some key players in Gary Jones. Midfield, 19 goals, fantastic return. Yeah. Absolutely legend.
Yeah. And the form table speaks for itself, really, in Rochdale's position at the moment. They're timed it just right. You know, they're 3rd in the form table behind 2 very good teams now.
It's surprising you're saying, you know, Rochdale's winter of discontent. You would have thought all the top teams would have gone to Scotland and not fancied it, and yet, you know, it seems to have been a bad period, or coincided with a bad period for Rochdale. Now all of a sudden, sun's coming back, grounds are coming back, the football's coming back. That's the kind of football they play, so it wouldn't surprise me if they get promoted. Not in this league.
So the Championship, Rochdale, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? I'm surprised, you know, he's not mentioned in more reports of bigger jobs all the time.
Well, again, I disrespected to a certain extent Norwich and Paul Lambert, but you know, where Hilly's concerned, I think a big job is just round the corner for him, and he'll not want to leave Rochdale. He's, you know, there's an endearment there. He's really close to the football club, and he will use that as his stepping stone, because he eventually has got to leave some, you know, Rochdale to go into bigger things if you want, you know, if the ambition is to be fulfilled. But I don't think he'll leave the job now. I think he'll finish what he started.
He must be loving it. They're just outside, you know, the top 6 in the table. They're probably targeting Bournemouth, who are pretty low in the form table at the moment. They're having a bad run. So it's not impossible at all.
Not impossible. They've got a game in hand. If you look at the, again, talking about the 3 points, if they get the 3 points, they catch Bournemouth and they're just on the shirt tails the MK Dons. But the form table is the key to it, I think. Rochdale are up there, top 3 in the form table. Bournemouth are in the bottom half, if not bottom 6 in the form table. So, that will play a key part. Momentum is such a key important thing. And the most important thing that Haley said there, they're playing well against the top sides. They're playing well against teams that are out there. And, they've got 3 or 4 of the top teams to play in the last 6.
Yeah, this is their last few games of the season coming up. Colchester, Southampton, Brentford, Carlisle, Charlton, Peterborough, and away to Bournemouth. I mean, if that stays as it is in the table, that could be a huge
That
game.
could be massive. The last 3 games are going to be, I think they're going to be the key games, whether, Rochdale will go up or not, because, as we've just said the word relax, if you can relax the players and get something from them first 4 games, then they have to stay focused and relax for the last 3 because they could just get them up.
Rochdale are just beaten Notts County, who have lost Paul Ince. 38 managers have now gone in the Football League. That's more than half the Football League. Incredible number again.
It is an incredible number, and people say, why do we do it? We do it because we love the game, quite simply. We're passionate about we're football, we're passionate about our football clubs, but for 38 to go in the Football League alone is ridiculous. By the end of the season, it probably, by statistics alone, it'll probably be another 10 or 12, so we could be up to 50 again, which is crazy. Absolutely.
I know you're a big supporter of the LMA.
Very much so.